What's up, my friends? I'm Stat. Welcome to the stream. We are doing the Streamer Roundtable, episode 8. And this episode, we are going to be doing pretty much a Q&A the entire time that we are live. So you guys have the opportunity today to ask any question you guys want to know about live streaming that I have to deal with, something you have to deal with if you want my opinion, or just have a question about anything streaming related or my life. You guys can feel free to ask me about that, and we're gonna go on with that for a little while, and then afterwards we're gonna have an unlisted member only live stream where people who are members, which used to be sponsored but now members, can join in, and we're gonna do a 1 hour member only live stream. We do that once a month. So here we are today, which is Tuesday, another streamer roundtable. And yeah, so for now, you guys can ask questions inside of the chat right there. Inside the chat. What is that? Why is it yellow? I'm sorry. I'm seeing something different I've never seen before. It's like a yellow bar. I thought it used to be green. Members only, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of strange, members only, to hear it like that. But yeah, it's like a member only thing is like the new what's it called? The new way to call it. And my notification didn't go out also, so that's great. Unfortunately, no notification. So yeah, that is unfortunate. And one of the issues that we have currently on the YouTube gaming platform and on YouTube in general, if people subscribe on YouTube, a lot of times the notification will go out. Like, I'm subscribed to myself and I have the bell rung, and if I don't get a notification, that means the system is something wrong with the system, and not, you know, a reason to not send my notification. But anyways, let's go back to the questions. You guys can start asking questions in the chat. And yeah, here we go. Do you wear anything that is not a tank top? So the reason I wear the tank tops is because when I started streaming, I had no AC in that room, and I was sweating a lot. And I felt like, you know, a tank top is nice and cool and breezy, and it's just more comfortable to stream in. So that's why I stream in a tank top. You're also surrounded by all this technology. You got all these computer screens and the PC, and everything is just hot. And then so those things also heat up the room. That's one of the reasons why. Yeah, I wear a tank top. Let's see, what else? You got a notification. That's good. I didn't. That means that other people probably didn't, which is not cool. Okay, here's the question. Is YouTube gaming dying? If I wanted to start streaming, should you go to Mixer or Twitch? John Larson, I honestly am unsure. I'm unsure. Right now, I'm partnered with Mixer. I stream on YouTube, and so I stream on Mixer as well. I've streamed on Twitch once when I did a Battlefield reaction to their reveal, and it was a cool experience. I really like Mixer for their interaction, and they also have some really cool features, like the hype zone is just one to say, and they have the interactive as well, another feature, like really cool features. So I'm not sure. When you want to start streaming, you kind of have to test the waters. I would suggest getting an account with the same name on every platform to start, and then choose the one that you like, have the best network, people you know the most, and then start streaming there. Or, you know, wherever you hang out the most watching streams is probably where you'd want to start streaming. Why did I expand to Mixer recently? I expanded to Mixer. It's just like I've been wanting to find a way to stream on another platform, and working with Mixer has been really cool. And you know, now that I'm there, I really like the, like I said, the low latency, hype zone, and interactive I haven't set up yet, but I've seen people do really cool things. So I also want to expand beyond YouTube, just because of the instability that YouTube sometimes gives. And I just have friends that have been through things, and I wanted to kind of test the waters on other platforms as well. So that was one of the reasons. What's your favorite music videos? That is not related to what we're talking about here, but Aha, Take on Me is one of my favorites. It's a good one. And a lot of OK Go videos are great too. Do any of your friends, real life friends, get annoyed that they can't play with you because you stream all the time? Not really. Most of my friends all you know, have families and stuff, so they don't get to play as much anymore anyways. And so I end up playing a lot with people who are streamers or fans or whatever, and people who have the time to play video games nowadays. Well, let's see what else we got. Who's your favorite streamers right now to watch? It's hard to say, Justin. I mostly just watch like my friends. And I'll definitely check out, you know, I'll check out Dr. Disrespect and like Ninja and Trout, like the big dudes, and just check them out for a little bit. But I don't hang out there too long. But I'd like to see what they're up to or what they're doing. But most of the time, I just watch my friends, people that I know, and a lot of times I don't even say hello. I just sit there and watch them and kind of lurk, because I don't like saying something and then everyone says hi to me and I feel bad taking attention from someone who's streaming. So yeah, I I don't always say hi. I lurk a lot. What's your favorite online games? Currently, obviously PUBG. I really like. I've been playing a lot of PUBG. I also like Fortnite. I also am looking for, obviously Battlefield, and I don't know. I play a lot of other random games off stream too. Sometimes I'll play like Overcooked. I'll play Octopath Traveler, or like Mario games or Zelda, things like that. Things that you don't normally play. I don't normally play on stream. And yeah, also World of Warcraft is a game I really loved back in the day, and Halo. It's my favorite game I ever played. Probably Super Mario 64 is the one that had the biggest impact on my life. I really, really love that game. Will I let my cats be in the video? Well, sometimes they pop in and say hello. Yeah, I'm a dirty lurker, exactly. Your notification popped up and I put the pedal to the floor. So what, you clicked on it right away. How often do you play vids without streaming? Do you miss out on games you want to play but aren't streaming friendly? Absolutely, Clever Multimedia. It is tough sometimes because I definitely want to play certain games and I want to spend a lot of time playing certain games, but I don't always have the time to do that afterwards, after done streaming and all the other business stuff you got to deal with behind the streaming. And I don't always get to play the games that I want to play. So yeah, unfortunately, you kind of get put into a category and then you got to stick to that category. It's hard to do a lot of like variety. Well, Cecil, you're actually driving. Oh, I thought you like just saw it and it was like, oh, you are actually driving. What game is coming up that you are most hyped about? I'm really excited for the Battlefield 5 Battle Royale. Obviously still want to play the regular game too, but there's something about the Battle Royale that's piqued my interest and I'm really interested to see what it's going to be like. Same with COD, really interested in that. Red Dead Redemption. There's so many other games that I'm excited for, like Last of Us. And there's other ones too. I just don't remember them right now, but there's so many. And I'm looking forward to October, November, December. It's going to be a lot of fun. So it's going to be great. I feel like if you're the person who's calling notification when it pops up, when you keep getting notified, it's kind of weird like that. Yeah. Well, I think that they do take notice of who ignores notifications, and then eventually they probably stop sending the notification when people ignore it. I'm more of an introvert and an extrovert. Okay. I would say that I'm an introvert. I do like to chill and like not go out and kind of take it easy and watch TV or play video games, or, you know, if I hang out with people, it's like not a big group of people. It's usually like a close group of people. And thing is, with streaming, it has helped me kind of become more of an extrovert in that sense that I'm better at that. Like I'll go out and like go to conventions and be an extrovert, you know? And it's a cool experience to be able to be that way. And then also it's just sometimes it's hard because you want to like go and talk to everyone you can, but sometimes it's just, you just don't feel like it. So yeah, I'm more of an introvert and it's tough sometimes, especially at conventions and things like that. Why do I prefer PC to consoles? Because it's just, It's just that the games look better when you have the you know, your PC is top of the line. So I try and play the games at like the best quality, so that looks nicest for me. So that is something that is a huge part of why I do it. I really love the ability to go and turn it up to max and turn on ultra and like have it in 4K and just play the game. It's really great. But don't get me wrong, when games come out on console that are console exclusive, like I'm there. I don't care that it's on console. I don't have anything against console. I used to play console more than PC. It really just depends also where your friends are playing. If your friends are playing on console, you'll probably play on console. Just most of my friends play PC. Someone's stat, isn't it annoying to be obligated to constantly interact with your chat instead of just chilling and enjoying the games? No, I don't think so. I like talking to the chat. I feel like we have a pretty cool community here, and because of that, it makes it a lot of fun to communicate with the chat. I know that sometimes, you know, when chat's crazy and you have like huge numbers, it can be kind of frustrating because people are spamming and people are mean and things like that. But the best part is that, you know, you still have your cool community that's hanging out, and eventually, you know, new people come in that are also cool, and kind of it outweighs the negativity that comes with reading the chat. So I prefer, you know, having a cool community that I can talk to and being able to look forward to coming to hang out with every day, because that is important to me. It's not about just playing video games, it's about being surrounded by other people that are kind of similar and think the same way, laugh at the same stuff, and it's cool to have a crew of those people hanging out every day. Let's see. Anime or normal cartoons? I don't watch that many cartoons. I watch a lot of Rick and Morty and some other cartoons, and okay, I'll watch anime as well, but I'm kind of in the middle. I don't have like this like I don't know. I would choose whichever one I'm in the mood for. Usually like watching Rick and Morty for something funny, and then if I want to read while watching something, I'll watch anime. You want to stream on console, you have overlays, and all you need is an Elgato. With YouTube, will mixer streams become more common? We've been streaming there a lot, and I've been enjoying streaming like Fortnite there. I'm gonna maybe do some PUBG over there as well, and that could be really cool. That we can do some PUBG. I think we did some PUBG on the dual stream that we were doing this week. I was testing out the dual streams. We'll see next month how things go. I'm gonna be going to Gamescom and also to PAX West, so it'll be a busy month. And I'm going to Montreal in 2 days. So I'm gonna stream tomorrow and Thursday, and then no streams on Friday or Saturday or Monday, I believe. How often do people recognize me on the street? It happens occasionally. It happens occasionally. Do I have a plan for after the streaming if it goes south? Not really. I feel like if I keep working hard and doing what I'm doing, that things will work out. And I obviously, you know, we'll figure it out when the time comes, but I don't try and think about what I'll do in that situation, because then I'll have like negative thoughts in my mind as opposed to positive. And I like to think of the positive things that I'm working on that will lead to other positive things, as opposed to being like, oh, eventually it'll go south and then what do I do? It's more about like, what do I do now, and to stay focused and stay positive and get positive forces out there. Because I really feel like if you have positive thinking, you can have positive life, and you can bring other positive reactions to things you're doing. What's your big experience? What experience in your streaming career has been the biggest impact on your life? Wow. Oh man, I don't know. I really don't know, man. That is a really hard question, dude. What the heck? That is a really hard question to answer. I think we'll come back to that. Basis dude, ask me that again in 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to think about it. And Justin says one of my greatest streaming moments. I don't know. I feel like we have those like every day. It's hard to say. I feel like we have a lot of fun every day. So I'm really. It's hard to choose one moment that has been amazing, but I've had a lot of fun with a lot of different streams. What else? Be honest. Do you regret moving to California? I do not regret moving to California. California is a beautiful place, and it's warm and it's positive, and it feels like it's got good vibes here, and it's better than Montreal in that sense. So super happy that I live here now, and it's a really cool experience to be able to move here, and you know, all of it due to streaming. So I really do appreciate each and every one of you supporting the channel. What else do we got here? I know I don't chat much due to me being a hardcore lurker, but I just want to pop in and say thank you. You're one of the 2 content creators that inspired me to create your own channel. Mad Strike, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Honestly, lurkers, it's totally cool when people don't, you know, don't talk. It's okay. Like, it's okay to, you know, chill out and just watch, and I think that is the majority of people, to be honest, are chilling and watching and not talking, and I think that's perfectly fine. I think that every person that is a lurker is hugely important, and they don't even realize how important they are. So thank you for lurking, and I do appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'm happy that I could be an inspiration to you to start your own channel. So that's cool. Someone asked something else. How do you get more views? You basically have to clickbait on YouTube and have really amazing thumbnails that kind of are not necessarily exactly what is happening in your game. But I try not to do that often. I always feel bad doing it, but maybe I should do it more. It would probably benefit me. Good. What else? You're a lurker also. You watch whenever you can. Thank you. What keeps you motivated? So this is a conversation that I have a lot, like with people, but also with myself. And I don't think that motivation is, I don't think that it's like something you should rely on. I think that motivation is fleeting, and I think that motivation just comes and then it's gone. And a lot of times you'll come up with an idea or get motivated to do something, and you'll be like, okay, sweet. And you're like, I'm going to do that tomorrow. And you wake up the next day and you feel like you don't feel like doing it anymore. All of a sudden, you know, or you wake up, or it's like 2 in the morning and you're like, wow, I want to do this. I want to make this thing. And then you never make it because it's 2 in the morning. You're like, I'll do this tomorrow. You wake up the next day, motivation's gone. So I believe in discipline. I think that discipline is basically what you need if you want to succeed. You need to say, even if you're not feeling like starting the project, you have to start your project. That, like, you have to do the smallest part. For instance, like for me with streaming, I have to come into this room and I have to turn on my computers, and then I have to press start. I just have to press start on my streaming PC. Like, that's all I got to do is press start. But sometimes that's hard to do. And if you're not motivated, you feel like you don't want to do it. But if you have discipline, you say, you know what, I'm going to start it, and things are just going to move along and go well. And that's what you do. And same goes with, like, if you want to write a novel, or you want to draw something or paint something, you got to just write that first sentence, you know, or draw that first line, and then maybe you'll feel the motivation come to you after you start, because a lot of times it's not there to begin with. With sponsor and membership subscribers on Twitch, would it be easier to streamer to have one spot like Patreon? Do you think that would ever work? I think that, Cecil, thank you for the question. I think that honestly, it is the platform that you're on should have the features you need to make a living. If you are bringing, you know, all these people to hang out in one spot, you should have features that encourage them to take part in things that, you know, take care of the streamer. For instance, like on Twitch, it's like they have bits, and bits is a great currency for streamers, because people can tip with bits, and it's inside the chat. It's super interactive. You kind of like unlock things for other people. It's really cool. On YouTube, they have super chat. Super chat has not been modified in a way that I think it should have been by this point. I feel like there definitely should be more, you know, super chat features and things to encourage people to use super chat, because built-in features is really important, where people feel like they're on the platform, they can just do things easily. Because a lot of people, it's just laziness, you know. It's like, it's just easier to do something on the platform than go somewhere else, click on this, make an account, do all that. So hopefully, you know, platforms will work on creating more ways to monetize for the creator, so they can keep doing this for a living and not have to do second job. Because let me tell you, people who stream and have a second job, I commend them, because it's extremely difficult. It is super tiring. And like, I did it in the beginning of my streaming and it was really hard. And so I hope that as things progress, it allows, the new features allow smaller streamers to continue to make a living, or at least a very close to a you know, a decent living. So they, if they need to get a job, maybe it's only part-time or something. What else is there? What one weird thing you did as a child but you now as an adult regret? I don't know. Oh my god, I don't remember any of that stuff, dude. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. If Droppy Balls would end up being in the next Flatbird, what would you have done with the 50K a day? I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably like helped my parents, you know, pay off their house and buy my dad a Corvette. Because you know, when I was younger, he had a Corvette. It was like a used Corvette. It wasn't like crazy, nothing crazy, but we had a used Corvette and it was really cool and he loved it. And he was like working on it. He just loved the car. And at one point, you know, times get tough and he had to sell the Corvette. And I was so upset, you know, that like he had to do that. So I always wanted to like do well so I can like buy him a Corvette and like surprise him with a Corvette one day. So that's probably what I would have done. Books or figurines? I like figurines. Why do you like to live stream? Because it's a really cool way of interacting with people live. Playing video games, something I love doing, and then getting to spend time with people who also love video games. So it's like this really cool community of people that have the same interest, and you get along just naturally because video games bring people together. Any advice for people wanting to get into streaming and putting good content out there? Advice. I would say pay attention to what is out there right now, what is, you know, successful, what is coming up and coming. You know, maybe a good thing to do is kind of, so let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say there's a new game coming out. Let's say it's Cyberpunk. And you want to have a channel that's, you know, kind of based around Cyberpunk or games like Cyberpunk. And you should start making videos about that Cyberpunk, like preview videos. Oh, this, you know, any kind of news that you find about this video, this game, and just keep making news, and then keep posting all that stuff on your channel so that the algorithm sees you as this Cyberpunk channel. And then when the game comes out, stream that game the second it goes live, and stream for as long as you can, and then keep streaming, and just keep making videos too, like, you know, helpful tips, things like that, tricks, you know, glitches, all that stuff. And then focus on one thing pretty much that you love, and then take it from there. Hopefully you can build a community around that. Ever tried grapefruit sugar coated candy? I have not, but I love grapefruit and sugar, but I've never had that thing. What's my favorite gaming drink? I don't know, man. What's a gaming drink? You inspire me every day. You keep doing you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Nebraska Legacy, for the kindness. After 3 years of gaming for work, technically does the line of gaming for fun versus work get blurry? Do you enjoy gaming as much? So, actually, Nick, what's interesting is before I started streaming, I felt like my interest in gaming was falling off because I was so focused on trying to do something else and get something else going in my life. And I wasn't playing as much, and when I did play, I felt bad playing because I should have been doing something else. And then I got into streaming, and it was like, oh, now I can stream, and people can hang out. And obviously, I wasn't like making a living, but I was having fun doing something and there was growth, and it was really cool. So it was really cool to see that. I was really happy to see the positive impact I was having on people, and also the positive impact people were having on me. And the feeling that I got to play video games came back to me from like when I was a child. So it was really, really cool. Would I ever do IRL stream? I do sometimes, Matt. So like when I was at E3, I did an IRL stream, or like when I'm on away someplace, I'll do an IRL stream. It does happen. I don't always do them, but I try and do them as often as I can. And yeah, so they're a lot of fun. I like doing IRL, and yeah, we do them when we can. This is technically like an IRL stream, but it's like a Q&A IRL stream, and I'm not on the go. Over a year ago, you inspired me to grow a beard, and you don't like beards. You better friend. And now, almost 1 year later, no shave, I'm about to shave it all and be $500 richer. You kept your beard for 1 year to make $500. Wow. Have I ever built a computer? Yes, I have. I built these computers with my dad. He helped me. He's really good with that. So he helped me, but I definitely was a part of it. And I do like the father-son thing, building the computer together. But like Fortnite, yeah, I do. I like Fortnite. I just feel like the game is constantly changing. It's cool, but it's like there's so much stuff going on, and it's extremely difficult with building nowadays. So I'm not super into the building aspect of it. I like the changes that they're making, and I still have fun playing. But I feel like the building battles are kind of annoying. I'm just not a huge fan of building battles. I like camping and being outdoors. I do. I like to camp and take away and get a break. But I also, you know, like coming home to the computer and the internet and you know, comfy bed, things like that. But I do like the exploration and the you know, the nice air and the feeling of being out with the wilderness. You like your content, helping people out when they need something. I like your content and helping people out when they need something for their channel. I try to help when I can. Do you think sub count is the same now as a year ago? I have no idea, honestly, because I think that sub count really doesn't have much to do with anything nowadays. It only has something to do with how many people are like active subscribers that are still interested in your content. Because if people have been ignoring your content for a long time, there's a good chance that, you know, YouTube will never show them your content again. And so you know, you can have very successful video but not necessarily have a lot of subscribers. So like there's channels out there that have videos that have, you know, millions of views, maybe even, you know, hundreds of millions or tens of millions, and they don't have channels. They aren't like channels. They're just a video that someone uploaded that got famous, you know? So it's not always about sub size. No. Does anyone else hear people in the background? Yeah, there's some kids screaming outside. Have you ever dreamed about something and then it's come true? I mean, I guess so. I feel like I feel like I only start to dream about something once I have that path in my mind. And if I have that path in my mind, I'm already thinking about, you know, the positive process to get to where I want to be. And so obviously daydreaming or thinking about that, and then yes, it eventually comes true, because that's like where what I see, I visualize it, and I hope that, you know, working towards it and keeping the positive thoughts and working with not only like, it's not about just staying positive, it's also about thinking positive and not letting things bring you down for too long, and being realistic and accepting failure and then moving on from that failure, because failure is really the only way to learn. And you know, I've had other failed channels that no one knows about, and it's cool that, you know, you can fail at something and then start over and do well. So if you fail at your first channel, there's nothing wrong with closing it down and starting a new one with a different idea. What else? Kids outside. Yeah, there's kids out there. Why stream on YouTube instead of Twitch? Ethereal. It was because when I started on YouTube, I started because, you know, I saw that they're coming out with a new YouTube gaming thing, and I was like, oh cool, YouTube gaming, awesome. And then I basically thought Twitch was saturated, so I focused on YouTube, only did YouTube, and then I basically kept at it. And, you know, YouTube is also saturated now, and so is Twitch, and, you know, Mixer as well is getting there. And it's like, you just got to choose the place that you feel comfortable and where you feel like welcomed, you know, by the community and other people. So just, you got to explore and try them all out. And I recommend getting, like I said, your handle, you know, on all the platforms before you start streaming on any of them. What are you doing off camera? Streaming to gather your life more around your streaming life. Yeah, I like to watch movies, I like to play video games, I like to cook and eat. I like to chill out, go to the beach, you know, go for rollerblading or skateboarding. I just recently got a new skateboard, and yeah, or bike, or, you know, sometimes hiking, go out to, you know, to eat or hang out with friends and have a drink. So normal stuff, I would think. What else? Perseverance and positive vibe. That's why I love you, bro. I miss survival streams on Division. So I'm looking forward to Division 2. Really hoping that Division 2 is going to be awesome and that they bring back survival. I really hope they bring back survival. Are you going to buy a bike or a car, or just pedal your ass off? Dude also said he would buy me a Tesla. Hey, that's awesome. I could use a Tesla. So dude asks again, what experience in your streaming career has the biggest impact on my life? And honestly, like, the biggest experience I would have to say then is just literally getting started and doing that first stream, because that first stream was really hard for me to do. I was extremely nervous. I did not know what I was doing. I was scared to go live, and it was really cool once I was live. So I was like, oh wow, this is, you know, this is a scary feeling. And then once I did it and I was live, I was like, this isn't so bad. So sometimes you overthink and make yourself super scared over things that are not necessarily that scary. But probably the biggest thing is, you know, actually going live, and that's what changed my life. So if you're gonna take a step, you know, and take a chance, you should, you know, and especially if it's something that you want to do in terms of your life. What's up, Chris? How's it going? Wolfie, Basis Dude, hello, thanks for the question. Terrence says, Stat, I've been watching you for a while. I became a member today because I watched a little video of you playing GTA 5 with Dojo back in December. Couldn't stop laughing. Thanks for streaming. Terrence245, thank you so much for becoming a member today. That's a brand new thing, from sponsorship to membership. I appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, members or sponsors are, you know, a huge part of a streamer's income. And, you know, recently it's been tough to grow members or sponsors for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it's been like a rough thing. And it might be because there's not enough features or whatever it is. It may be, I'm not sure what it is, but it's just tough to, like, you know, to keep a high enough number up there. So I do appreciate each and every one of you hanging out, and thank you, Terrence, for becoming a member today. Are you gonna stream Mavericks Proving Ground? Yes, I will, Steven. I will. We'll ever do a food tasting video? I mean, I could do a food tasting video if you guys send me a list of foods you'd like me to try. Maybe we could do something like that. That could be an interesting video. You literally just became yellow. Does that mean you're a yellow beard now? 6 months. Nick S&M, look at this guy. He's gone gold. You've been subscribed since BF1. Thank you. Yeah, BF5's coming soon. BF5. You see my face of Bean Boozled. You basically want me to eat stuff that tastes terrible, so you can see my reaction.
Hey,
I see how it is.
Write him off. Got my PS4 Pro coming in the morning. Keep doing your thing, lad. Love, Dan X.
Ethereal, thank you so much for the $20 tip. Appreciate you. Sorry about the dogs barking in the background, the kids screaming. It's just kind of hot, so the window's open. But thank you so much, Ethereal. We're going to put your beard up on the board. All right, Ethereal is going up on the board. Thank you for $20 tip. Appreciate you. You sponsored January 31st. Damn, dude. couple days after my birthday. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put this beard up on the board. Cereal. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, you are gonna be the stream boss there. And yeah, thank you. Too kind. Any food you miss eating from Canada? Poutine is the only thing I miss. The only thing I miss is the poutine. How long have you been a YouTuber? Can you please try and pronounce this? Duomo. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But I've been a YouTuber for 3 years and a bit. 3 years, like, not too long ago. Like, half a month ago was 3 years. What's the best part of my new home in LA? It's just, you know, it's a nice neighborhood and I get to, you know, have nice weather outside all the time. There's like a pool. So it's like there's a lot of awesome things about living in California. So I appreciate being able to live here and I appreciate you guys who support me, which actually makes that possible. So thank you. Just by hanging out, honestly, just by hanging out on the chat, I do appreciate you guys. I learned good discipline when streaming and especially working out. It's hard, Mash Stars, man. The hardest part is, for instance, like yesterday, right? Like yesterday I wanted to go and work out and I was like, oh man, I have to work out, but like I wanted to stream and then I wanted to do the night stream and then we had the extension, so we got the night stream and all of a sudden there's no time to work out in between, so I'd skip the day, you know. And then you honestly, like I said, honestly, the hardest thing, dude, is starting. It's not doing the whole thing. Doing the whole thing's easy. The hard part is going live. The hard part is walking out your door to go to the gym. So my suggestion, what I was trying to say before, instead of using motivation as a way to do stuff, use discipline. So it's like, you want to go live, you sit down at your computer and you just, you know, you're like, okay, I'm going to go live in the next 30 minutes, you know, and then you have a 30 minutes grace period to press start. You have to press start within 30 minutes. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. You just press start and everything else will just come naturally. You're going to say hello. You're going to say what up to everyone. You're going to have a good time. In terms of going to the gym, when you are finished your stream, have a small snack and then make yourself like a protein shake or whatever you use pre-workout and drink it. And then if you drink the pre-workout, that means you need to go to the gym. So drink the pre-workout, which is easy. And then that in your mind will be like, okay, now I got to go to the gym to make use of this pre-workout. So, you know, these are the things you got to use to like trick yourself to do things, because a lot of times we're lazy, you know, we don't do anything. So focus on starting, not about anything else. Everything else will just happen. Just start, and you'll be good. Do you have any inside information on when Mashstars will stream again? I do not. I miss Mashstar's streams. I wish that he would stream, but I also understand that for whatever reason he is not streaming. And when he comes back, it's going to be an awesome thing to see. So I'm looking forward to that. The easiest way to start is to go with others to the gym. That's not easy though all the time. Not always have someone to go with that you like get along with and everything. Okay, another want to go back to what Mashar said. How do you learn good discipline with streaming? Is so in the beginning I was doing like super long streams. I wasn't paying attention to how tired I was. I was just excited and I was just doing so many streams and I felt like in the end I was almost like burning out. And you got to make sure that you don't burn out. You got to do what's right for your body. Listen to your body. And if you don't feel like streaming, you know, for so long, do a short stream. You know, it's okay. And just be okay with that. And that's something that, you know, I do sometimes. I'll do a short stream because I need to take the day and go chill. Like, streaming is not just about playing video games. It's about a lot of the things that are going on that can affect you mentally. And it's good to sometimes take a break and go away. Like, I'm going to my, you know, Montreal for a couple of days. I'm taking a few days off streaming. Like, I haven't been really taking time off streaming, so I need to take time and kind of reset sometimes. And I kind of miss streaming too. You got to miss it sometimes. My family lives in Montreal. What else? Are you aware of making mistakes while doing live streaming, like epic fail? What do you mean? Like, do I do epic fails? I mean, I feel like I make mistakes all the time. I feel like I stutter or I slur. I do, you know, I mispronounce things all the time, but that's reality of live streaming. You're going to make mistakes. And it's kind of a cool part of live streaming is that you can literally keep talking and just move on from whatever mistake you made. You correct yourself, move on. It's cool. How long do you stream to no viewers before people started watching? I had people watching me, you know, granted this was when there was less competition, but it was about after 3 streams, I had people start watching me for Grand Theft Auto, and then Grand Theft Auto was doing well for me, so I just kept playing Grand Theft Auto, and, you know, the people just kept coming back, Grand Theft Auto, and it was a lot of fun. So Grand Theft Auto was probably when it started, when people started watching me. There was about 3 streams where no one was watching. I was doing Binding of Isaac for some reason. But then as soon as I started playing GTA, I was like, oh, I remember why I love this game. And I just kept playing GTA. And then, you know, that's how kind of got my start. Yeah, Super Mario Maker was a lot of fun back then. And Agario, too, was another way, another big game for me. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions, make sure to ask them right now. We're going to answer a few more questions, and we're going to be calling it for today's episode 8 streamer roundtable. And then we're going to be doing the members only / sponsors only unlisted video. And we are going to be, I'm not sure if we're going to do something a little different than last time. Well, it's definitely going to be a different game, but it might be a little different. And it'll probably be about 30 minutes after this stream ends. And then there's a small chance that we do it a night stream tonight. If you guys are interested, maybe we'll do a happy hour night stream tonight of some sort. So that is a possibility. We might do that. So yeah, guys, ask me any questions you want right now, and that's it. Do you ever play Super Mario Galaxy? I actually played it a little bit, but never beat it, and I've been trying to find a way to get it again get it for the first time because I had played it at my friend's house and never beat it or anything. Played it a little bit. Wait, are you talking? What is the new Super Mario? Super Mario. I'm kind of confusing him now. Super Mario Galaxy. Maybe it was. What was the one on the Wii and the Wii U? Super Mario what? There was a sequel. But I played the one on the Switch, the new one. Super Mario. Gosh, how do I forget this name? Everything about getting tattoos and a sleeve telling your life story. Not necessarily a sleeve or anything, but I would like to get some tattoos eventually. Something unique, something different, and just a way to, you know, I'd like to try it out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Not the tennis one, no. The one on the Wii. I think it was Galaxy. I'm not sure. What's the most recent one? Odyssey. Which is Odyssey. So yeah, Galaxy. I never played it. Never played it. Just once with my friends, but never bought it. No, I wouldn't be streaming it at Flipside. I'd play it on my own. But thank you for the offer. I appreciate that. I'll just buy Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on Wii U and play it. But I wouldn't stream it though. It would be something I stream. What else? When I be streaming No Man's Sky next? I'm not sure. See, the thing is, like, I like No Man's Sky, but I feel like I played a lot of it already. And now with the new update, like, there's some cool new things, but I feel like there's a lot of repetitive stuff that I'm doing. And I'm kind of just, like, on the edge about it. Like, I don't know. It's been 2 years. I'm kind of just like, whatever. You know, I'm looking for something new and fresh, completely new and fresh. And so hopefully that comes soon. But guys, this is Lynx. You never met Lynx. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He came with me from Montreal, Canada. Come hang out in LA. Yeah, you did, Linky. If you have any questions for Lynx, ask him now. He has plenty of answers for you, don't you? Linky. 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 How come I don't play Islands of Nine? Islands of Nine feels like I don't know. It felt inconsistent in the beginning. I didn't like how quickly you die and how hardcore it was. It was a little too hardcore. I feel like they needed to tone it down a little bit. I haven't played in a bit. Maybe I'll play it again and feel like you know, it'll be a bit modified. Maybe they change some things. I don't know. But yeah, it's not the hey, don't do that, Lynx. Yeah, I'll keep playing it. I think I'll play it again, but it's just been like I said, it's so hardcore, and for some reason I feel like I get robbed in that game. I don't like that feeling. Will I ever finish Breath of the Wild? I honestly don't think so, Flipside. Maybe on my own. I don't know if I'll ever stream it though. But setting up a game room is painful and super sweaty. Yes, it is, dude. Yes, it is. It's a sweaty thing. Anytime you gotta get underneath the table, the desk, and like plug in some sort of wire for some reason, it's like instantly sweating. Why is that? I don't know. I wish I knew why. All you're doing is crawling behind your desk and plugging in an HDMI wire, but for some reason that creates instant sweat, which is like a weird thing. You wish you have $1 for every time someone asks you to play PUBG Mobile. Honestly, I should probably play PUBG Mobile. I would probably do well, and the streams would probably do well, but I don't play it. And maybe I will. I heard there's emulators too, so you can play and destroy people with your mouse and keyboard. So maybe we'll do that one day. I don't know. That could be funny. Yeah, guys, any other questions before we head out and get started on the members only stream / sponsors only stream, which is going to happen? Yeah. Will you ever modify or get another case if, you know, your cat can't turn it off? No, we actually put like something over it so they can't touch it. But yeah. You ever hate answering questions the same question over and over? Fat Matt, no, honestly, I feel like I accepted the fact that when I start streaming, people are going to ask the same questions. And it's going to happen, and I just accept. I don't care. It's not annoying. It's kind of just, you know, the only thing that's annoying is if they're rude questions. But if they're just normal questions like, what are you playing on? Or like, what game you're playing? Even if it says in the title, I'll say it. Like, I don't care. You know, I'll say it. It's part of what I'm doing, is like to answer people's questions and to help them with something they're curious about. So I can't get upset because someone's watching me and has a question. It's okay. If we buy all the alcohol on August 11th, want to meet at Disneyland. Why the 11th? Do I hate answering the same questions? No, I don't. Like I said, it's not so bad. Oh, you guys are funny. You hate answering the same question over. You guys. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. You guys are funny. Best game out of the following: Realm Royale, Islands of Nine, Darwin Project, Fractured Lands, Radical Heights, Cuisine Royale, Bonsai Royale. Out of those, I like Cuisine Royale and Islands of Nine the most. I'm sort of on the fence about Realm Royale still. And Fractured Lands I have not played enough to know. Darwin's gonna be the new PUBG. We'll see what happens with Darwin. It's free to play now that no one plays it anymore. Control C, Control V. You guys are so funny. Wow. Gonna play Battlefield 1. There's a free pass these next 7 days. Maybe we'll do some Battlefield 1. We'll do some, maybe, we'll see. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a stream where we're doing the members only. So come hang out for that. If you guys are sponsors, make sure to sponsor up now if you're not, and make sure to check the link that I'll be dropping in the member section on YouTube, and then also it's in the community tab, and then also on Discord I'll be posting it in the sponsor section, so you guys can click on it and come hang out. Iron Sight. I don't know about Iron Sight, Mr. Dude. But yeah, so guys, last chance for any questions, and then we're gonna be calling it. And then yeah, that'll be it, man. That'll be it. And then we're gonna move on. It's a long day today. Streaming. Then we got our podcast like this, and then we got our unlisted video with members, and then maybe a night stream. Death Gambit, don't know what that is, but I love you, yes. don't know what Death Gambit is. Member only stream. Bring all your members. Thank you, Flipside, for the positivity. I appreciate that. All right, guys, that's going to be it for now. We are going to be ending the stream. Make sure that if you're a sponsor to pay attention to the sponsor land in Discord and also in the community tab on YouTube. I'll be posting the link for the unlisted thing in the next 30 minutes. Come hang out. We're going to have a lot of fun, and then we're going to do a drink stream afterwards, all right? Again, thank you so much. If you guys are brand new, have not subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section after the video uploads on the channel what other topics you'd like to cover when it comes to streaming Roundtable, okay? Any other topics you have any ideas for, anything you want to talk about, make sure to drop it in the comment section and we'll take it from there. Thank you guys so much. Much love. Thank you for hanging out. You guys are amazing. The beard loves you. Peace out. See you in the member-only stream.